Thank you, Vidya. Hi, good afternoon. Looks like many of us already are waiting for the tea, but believe, today is this is my last section. Awards are there. Yeah. So, looks like retail is hot for the day. Post lunch, I think this is the third section. I can see that post lunch we're talking about the retail. So, we had a Surya and the Nasima already talk about the retail. How many of you belong to retail industry or engage in the retail? How many of you? Can you just raise the hand? Not bad. Of course, of course. So I think everyone as a customer relate to the retail, right? So people who have been into the retail industry, working directly or as a AI analytics, can see that how you know rapidly the landscape of AI analytics are working into the retail industry. They are the way we connect with the customer, the way the retailers today manage their operations or the way they drive the growth has changed rapidly, right? And so let's see that how the future of the retail in this scenario looks like. Does this looks the AI analytics driven, or does there is the power of the human intelligence into this? Where do we stand there? So let's explore that. Okay. So we can see that the AI in the retail is not a trend. It's not a trend, it's a revolution, right? And we can see from the analyst, we can see from the other client or customers who are already progressing. McKinsey has said that that almost like 310 $310 billion additional revenue can come in the retail by using the AI analytics. We also got from the NVIDIA that 98% retailers are going to use the AI analytics, right? Gartner also mentioned one of the largest vertical, almost 40% business will be driven into the retail industry. And it's just not it's actually across the globe. We do the AI analytics not into the US and Europe, but also in APAC, India client. Everybody is adopting. We don't see only the large retailers like Albertson, Walmart, or the Carrefour, but even the mid-size or small-scale retailers are adopting the retail. We don't only see the grocers who are much more mature into the analytics, but the fashion retailers like Gap or Zara also adopting the retail, right? So where is this gonna happen now? Now we already see there is a massive role of AI into the retail. So what is the AI in the retail can do? I'm not going to talk many of those scenarios because I think we had a good section from Nasima and all there, but plenty of things. We can see that AI in the retail is cut across the value chain. It is impacting the customer, it is impacting the marketing service, it is impacting the supply chain, merchandising, the way we do the product designing, and so on. Right? In fact, like if you look at the way we interact the customer, the way we give the personalized recommendation, it is not only by doing the churning of the historical data or looking the demographic profile, but also we can interact in the real time with the customer to understand what is their mood, what is their intent, for whom they are buying, what time of the day are they buying it. And those data in the real time can churn and then give the personalized recommendation, which is just not possible without using the AI or Gen AI. So that's the power of the AI which is happening into the customer marketing. Another good example, we all know that having like a virtual assistant where the chatbot not only can help you what is the product details or the description, but it can answer you any kind of questions related to your delivery, orders, retain, or any of the issue you have. It can solve it. So basically what it does, it's automate the entire task. It is improving the efficiency, it is giving you the better customer satisfaction. Similarly, we've seen in the designing, product designing, which comes suppose from the generating the image through the Gen AI, which is not only getting consumed today in building the new product, but I've seen one of our client is using those image to doing the campaign. They're not going to the agency for photo shoot. They're using the Gen AI driven images to do these campaigns and saving a much cost on that. So that is the power of the AI in the retail, which across the vertical we can do and improve the automation efficiency. Now, so we understand there is AI in the retail. We understand the role of AI, but and we also see that everybody is trying to look that. But do we see the ROI, good ROI by everybody, all the retailers who take the AI? No. The answer is no. Why? The only one thing is that it is not just the technical side. The adoption of AI is just not the technical side. It lies the human side of adoption as well. It's not, adoption is less about the rigid rules, it's more about how the fluid social norms. Okay? People don't resist the change. They resist being changed. Right? So we have to collaborate with AI. It is not that it to replace the human into that, right? And I want to make it very simple, the sections that how the human can now utilize the AI or complement each other. So when I say that, if I look at the left side, the three major area where the human has to register as a humanness, right? AI can churn a massive data, it can provide the insight, but it lacks the human creativity. It lacks into the emotional intelligence. For example, you cannot have a very good design of a new car unless the human give you the right kind of prompt there. So the human creativity is required. You just cannot bring the customer relationship, bring the emotions with your customers without the human there. In the retail, specifically in the retail, that the touch, the human touch, the relationship is very important. The way the brand build the relationship or brand put their value proposition into the market is just can't be replaced by the only AI unless we collaborate with the HI, human intelligence, into this. So that's where the human plays a big role. The second thing is human expertise in decision making, right? Like recently, we did one of the project there where like the way ma'am says that the application can predict the students who are going to be failure. So we did it with one of the fashion retailers, and we could predict before the season start the failure of these styles, right? Believe me, 1 out of 2 design all over the world goes for a markdown, for a discount. That means the best of the design done by the designer is not what the customer is looking for, right? So we as AI could predict these are the failures, these are the styles which will not give you the good sell through, right? We could give that insight. But what decisions have to be done on those designs? Should we change some attributes? Should we bring some kind of different style there, different colors, or we change the MRP, or we deploy to the less number of the stores? The decisions lies into the human. So unless the humans comes there and they take the decision with the domain expertise, the AI results, the power insight is not going to give you the good ROI, believe me, whatever ROI framework you apply. Right? So that's the power of the, and the third is the collaboration for innovation, right? Like I said that we have created the bunch of the designs for the campaign, generating the images for one of the fashion retailers and footwear style. But which particular design for the campaign would work for them depend on the brand aesthetic, depend on the way the customer is going to perceive it. It all depends on unless the human collaborate with that. Right? So these are the skills I think we have to adopt as a human while bringing the AI. So how AI and human can complement each other is not AI will replace human. AI will empower the humans, right? What we have to do, what we don't have to do is we don't have to focus on our repetitive tasks, the automation. This all can done by the AI. Everybody says in our job that, oh, my 60-70% work is a donkey work, I'm not happy with this. Leave it, that AI will handle it. Focus on your creativity, innovation, building the relationship, focus the human generated work, right? And that's the way the collaboration works there. And there are successful examples like Amazon and Zara who have really turned around their business. Amazon has used the AI for their how they interact the customer in their supply chain, in the demand predictions. What they have not just the deploy the AI, they also have utilized the domain expertise and the human collaboration to maintain the customer relationship with them. Similarly, the Jara, they use the AI tool to predict the fashion trends. What are the new styles going to be into the market, but they still retain the designers to bring those kind of innovation and creativity as per the Jara aesthetic values of for the customers. So unless we bring this human intelligence collaborations along with AI intelligence, you won't see the better ROI. And if we get that, if we do that, that definitely gonna give you the better, productivity, give you the better customer satisfactions, and both top line and bottom line improvement. So, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.